Good morning, friends. I'm here on October 2nd on the Appalachian Trail, going along beautiful Pierce Pond stream, which has got tons of little waterfalls. It's really nice. It's fall here. It's gotten cold and leaves are falling on the trail. I just started at a little road crossing that's not really anywhere. It's north of the town of Pleasant Ridge. And I'm heading down to the Kennebec River. Something unique about the Appalachian Trail in Maine is that we have the only water crossing on the entire Appalachian Trail that you have to hire a ferry to cross, and that's Kennebec River. There have been people attempt to cross on their own. Some people have made it and some people unfortunately have not, so don't try it. I've been out here before, but I've had to turn around before I got to the river, so today I actually want to make it down to the river, and I'll show you some of the beautiful scenery along the way. Well, I was thought we were coming to a nice waterfall to show, but perhaps not yet. Trail's very wet. It's been rainy. You can see a stream down there. There's one little waterfall. So I don't have a ton of time because Brandon he's out bird hunting. He's going to pick me up in a little while. But I'm going to stop at some of these beautiful places that are just too pretty to not stop and enjoy. Beautiful spot over here. And the falls down below. Nice bridge right here. It's a little slippery on the way over. It's just been absolutely beautiful this morning. There's a huge waterfall below me here. I don't know if I'll be able to see it. I can't remember. I feel like I can. Trail goes near it, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Wow. Looks absolutely beautiful though. Can't see it real well through the trees, but trust me, it's there. So this section of trail, in terms of climbing, it's not bad at all. There aren't any major climbs, it's just up and down. But in terms of rocks and roots and technical stuff that'll beat you up, it's, pretty crazy technical. Of course, not this spot here, but a lot of really crazy technical stuff. And if you're curious about the pace, I'm doing 3 miles an hour, which sounds slow. If you have not been on the Appalachian Trail in Maine, don't laugh at 3 miles an hour. That's actually a blistering pace. When Scott directed his second speed attempt on the AT this past summer, his goal going through Maine, and probably the whole way, was 3 miles an hour. So 3 miles an hour is definitely not slow pace. And there are a lot of sections where I'm significantly slower when it's technical and climbing up big mountains. I should be coming right up on the spot where I turned around last time. The last mile and a half or so of this is uncharted territory for me, which is exciting. I love when I'm on trails that I haven't been on. Looks kind of burned. Well, I made it. And they're right, it will rise without warning. So they do releases from Indian Pond further up the river. It does go up pretty darn high pretty quick. So this is the Kennebec, and you can see over there, let me see if I can zoom in. Right there. That's where the ferry is. This time of year, it's October. There aren't very many people crossing, so you have to call and set it up ahead of time. And walk all the way down, so I officially made it to, as far as I can go to meet where I've been on the other side. So it doesn't look like it would be that bad to get across, but it's rather deep. And of course the level changes all the time. When David Horton set his AT speed record, there was no ferry available. So he did swim across and he made it, which is very fortunate. There are a number of hikers who have attempted and who unfortunately have not made it. So don't try this. There's nice little spots to camp here if you get here and can't get the ferry. You're too late, too early, whatever. Set up your tent, stay the night. Head back up now. The final descent to get down to the river was a little steep. Only steep spot here, but somebody put in some really nice stairs. Had to have taken them a heck of a long time. Old road. Your distant signs. One day I started on the Long Falls Dam Road, attempting to get here, and that's where I turned around. Just turns out it was only about a mile up. I just was running out of time. And nice sign there on the fallen tree. There's so many huge waterfalls in this last part, but unfortunately there's I could hear them and barely see them, but there was just no way to get down where I could get a shot of them. It's nice right here. We don't typically have switchbacks in Maine, but there's a couple in here that are pretty nice. And here we begin the stairs. It was lovely work. Just going and going. Whew. I wish you could get down there. It's beautiful. There's so many spots like that I'm seeing that I really want to fish. I think in the spring I'm coming down here with my fishing pole and catching me some brook trout. I'm at the top up here, Pond Stream Falls. Look at that, look how deep that is. Well, my fishing pole. And there's another awesome one here and one down below it. And I think there's a trail that goes down below. I'm going to try to check it out. That one out. There is another trail that goes down there, but I'd have to backtrack to take it. I'm not going to. Pretty amazing.